Yo! Man, this fog just won't quit. The weather report said it might start snowing soon. But what's going to happen if it snows with all this fog?
Whoa! Where'd you guys come from?
Wow, that's quite a crowd you got there.
We ran into each other back there, so the fog's so thick that sometimes you can't see your nose in front of your face, so
It's definitely been weird lately. It's so cold, too.
Visibility's so bad it's scary. Can I stick close to you, Senpai?
Oh, this girl never changes.
It really is hard to see anything in...
Guys, put on your glasses!
Whoa, it's all clear.
What the hell's going on?
These glasses are meant to help us, but putting that aside, no glasses would improve one's visibility in a fog under normal.
Then, could the fog from over there be leaking into our world? Huh? Well, you guys think that's it? I was kinda expecting you to ignore it as Chie being random again.
Anyways, today's the last day of exams. Let's get them over with so we can meet up at the special headquarters.
Wow.
Hey, here's a story about the fog. Some specialists are raising more and more citizens are calling, though the government has begun its preliminary...
You hardly ever see people walking around town.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go...
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side, but beyond that, I'm clueless.
There's another item of note here. A summary of The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It's also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. The police... In July, a boy living in Inaba... The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the kills. Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old. It seems Namatame is still confined.
So it's finally over. But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right? Whether he confesses or not, it was him.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously nuts. If he says anything about the TV world... Also, I heard before that if the police don't have a...
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
It's a possibility.
Hell's up with that! You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's...
They better not dismiss something this serious. Saki-senpai. No, not just her. Or that announcer. Even King Moron. If it weren't for what he did, nobody would have... It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
What's the matter?
A Kotatsu?
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now? I know Nanako-chan would be...
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? All right, off to the housewares section.
If we're getting a kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
It's a cliche.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated...
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave. Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted?
Can I still stay here? You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back. But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
Of course you can stay. How many times do we have to say this before...
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man.
Teddy, you shouldn't talk that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
You guys. Sensei, I'll stay by your side.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while...
Oh, that's a great idea.
All right, but none of this charge it to Yosuke.
Oh, come on.
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my... How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Well, I can't help it if Juness over...
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not...
What? What did you just say?
Come on, baby. Don't fight over me.
Stay out of this!
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako.
But what would a girl her age want?
What do you think Nanako-chan would appreciate? Not a bad idea.
All right, as soon as Nanako...
Yes!
Let's make...
Oh, no, you're not! Are you trying to...
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay? Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse. The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Come on, let's go!
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it? They said so on TV.
Calm down, please. That's just...
Don't tell me to calm down! Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Can't you see how much pain she...
All we can do right now is monitor her condition closely.
I don't give a damn about myself. Do something about Nanako.
Dojima-san!
Just save her. For God's sake, please save...
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time.
Nanako.
Hey, can't you do something? This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
I'm thinking, but...
Damn it! Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her? Me neither. This is all that bastard's fault.
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
You guys still here?
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wounds opened up again. They're
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that. I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty, especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh yeah, something...
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs, no one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. And Dojima-san knows it.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
I'm just telling you the truth.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh? You want to see that stuff so bad? We'll show you! Hurry up and bring a TV here, damn it!
Hey, stop!
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family? Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
What the hell? What's going on?
No. Nanako-chan. Daddy...
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan. Can you hear us? Do you understand what we're Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there. Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right now.
How's Nanako?
Doctor.
Big bro. I'm scared. Big bro.
Nanako! Nanako!
I'm sorry, sir.
Damn it! Damn it!
Nana-chan.
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Dojima-san, what's with that look? Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait, is Nanako-chan... But then, where did Dojima-san go? His room isn't that way. Wait a sec. That's the way to...
Senpai! Senpai! Dojima-san might have gone after Namatame! Adachi-san said he was admitted to this...
You transported him to the same hospital?
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no...
I can't tell you that.
Just tell us where he is already! Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he?
Kanji-kun, you don't mean...
Yeah, hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's this room?
Top floor in the 2nd surgical ward. But there's a police guard.
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her. It happened in my world. Even though I was the only teddy in that place, I still couldn't do anything.
Let go of me. I need to...
Like we said, without...
Permission? Who gave them permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's... the only one in the...
Call a doctor!
Let go of me. I need to...
Holy crap! Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Dojima-san, was he seriously gonna...
His only daughter's dead.
Dojima-san probably knew. Damn it. He killed Senpai. And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right! Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
I was scared, so...
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't...
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel? Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
Another Namatame? How? The real one's right here and we already beat his shadow!
No. Come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self. And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body. Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the... I failed. But it wasn't my fault. And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then... he wasn't deranged or anything.
To hell with the law! I won't ever forgive what you did!
This... please! Stop! Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet. Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you!
Kanji...
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you? I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me. But you're different. I'll continue saving people.
Mission?
My God.
Please, stop.
He wants us to stop.
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
I understand.
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital... Why, with something like this in the room, this man, although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Wait a second. You don't mean... Are you... serious?
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... but...
What's gotten into you guys? This is crazy!
Chie! Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die? I can't... Someone close to me died. There's no way I can do that!
But... Yosuke...
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this...
Just... push him inside?
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. As for me, nothing could make me forgive this bastard. What do you want to do? We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back. What are you trying to say? Something we don't know. What don't we know? But we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV. What didn't you understand? Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you... Missing? Like what exactly? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a... Are we doing this or not? That's all I give a damn about right now.
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
I'm perfectly calm.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath after what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san.
You're right. I realize now that we've heard all... There's no denying that this man... But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the... I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment.
But... Yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt it was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says...
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather... Truthfully, not all. We'll have to see what he can... Though it appears he's in...
True. Dealing with him right now might not... Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating anytime, anywhere. Jeez. How the hell... Then again, that's why you're our leader. All right.
If we leave any unanswered... Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it.
I'll think as hard as I can and try...
We all know how you feel. Come on, we've accomplished this much together.
Right. Together.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
You guys? What are you doing?
Oh, crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect. The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation.
Oh, we'll tighten security from now on. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Understood.
We should go too. So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people?
Well, he said himself it was to save... So, he killed his lover in order to save her and...
The police speculated the first murder was related, but everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter if he truly is twisted enough to believe...
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first...
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be... Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. The police invested a great deal. Therefore, we have no convincing although her name was written in...
His reason for
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with, and no...
I don't really get any of it.
Oh, this is so confusing!
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Oh, there you are, all of you. Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
Where am I? Is this Teddy's world? This doesn't quite feel like it, though. I remember being at the hospital. That's right, Nana-chan. I couldn't do anything. Why do I even exist? I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there. That's it. I remember now. So, it was true. Guys! Sensei! What should I do?
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Huh? What did you just say? Nanako-chan's alive?
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but until I know why she collapsed in... Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she...
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan. Oh my god.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen.
I didn't know what I was gonna do. Come on. Stop crying, you two.
You all should... I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment. It's rather chilly outside. If it's...
Wait a second, where's Teddy? I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital. I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Couldn't save. I couldn't save. Why? Mayumi. And that girl, too. I couldn't save them.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden?
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
Oh, it's snow. Hey, you're right. Wow, it doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. It's freezing. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, all right?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow. Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. Well, see you tomorrow.
Welcome. It's been quite some time. Do not be alarmed. I have summoned you. Now then, do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve? Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle, if we continue driving well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that purpose that I saw Margaret.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life.
You gave me the opportunity to start.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory.
Failing to understand and failing...
All right. Let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be...
I'll think as hard as I can and try to...
Come on. We've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right.
And it seems you have comrades with you.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, though there isn't much time.
People are like water flowing in a river. Some travel fast. Some change their...
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of... Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation.
Teddy's missing. I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere. Yeah, me too. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. I wish I could do better.
Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here. I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's a Ted.
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and it won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame. After that, there were multiple attempted murders. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act.
I want to hear you put it like that.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo...
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a...
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said...
So they'll be saved if they die? What do you think, Sam? If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he... wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation... And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to... Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops in...
The possibility that he truly intended to...
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed... Or what? You think someone else was involved? But that points straight at Namatame. Come on! Warning letter.
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it.
Let's review them. Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kinda odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like, "Don't rescue"?
Yeah, and the "will be put in and killed" part doesn't make sense. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like, "I'll..."
Hey, could this mean... Yeah, it's almost like someone...
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it if someone...
Dear God, since this is such an unusual case,
So, Namatame...
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first... In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first to... If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. It all seems to suggest...
Someone else? It wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai in the announce?
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
How though? After what?
But there's no time to waste.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting name of Naut... Well, I can give you a few minutes. Not that I expect you'll get anything
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is...
Huh? Detective Dojima-san?
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better... We have our hands full with the transport procedure. Detective Adachi is busy. This is...
Something happened.
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep a disturbance in a hospital lobby after all.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button.
Understood. I knew they were undermanned.
Wow!
There's nothing much inside that suspicious, so he won't be gone long.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this and to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are. But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh?
Huh? Me?
I couldn't save them. No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant thus to save her from that fate. You couldn't let her be killed, so you repeated the process. It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his...
Yeah, but if the
There's another killer who
Indulge us.
I have no idea. What are you talking about? I never thought...
As I...
You... believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi...
Please calm down. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only...
We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us.
Please, tell us everything you can.
You're willing to listen? Do my story. All right. Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, returned to my parents' home, and I started drinking heavily to drown my... I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that did... Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program. I caused her so much trouble. I lost the will. Then, one day, since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to... Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV. I was so shocked that I lost my balance, and... I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream. The next afternoon when I got to work, that wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi. And not just that, but it had happened. I was dumbstruck. But later on, was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, and I confirmed. So that image, that's how I felt.
And eventually, you...
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, I'd heard about it before, but then Mayumi appeared on it. The more I thought about it, the harder it became. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer I'd lost my job, and I wanted to... Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. She looked like she was calling for... The first thing that came into my mind was...
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, and if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. So I desperately kept watching. Then, little by little...
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low I met that girl when I delivered a package. After agonizing over it, I just... But that same night... She looked as if she was... That's why I warned her. Why... Come on... The next day... I knew she was gonna be murdered. I blamed myself, thinking there was no one who depended on me. Mayumi was the only one who... But she was murdered. I was beside...
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business.
I think I can...
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was a big-name announcer. But she only worked... We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk... Soon after Saki-san was found, she'll be kidnapped next. And murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who I thought hard about what I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me... The girl and that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power. Then, what if I put her into the TV? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV, and I thought, no matter what kind of place it might... Once things calmed down, I could... If she's inside the... It felt as if every... Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power? Was it my... But if I explained the situation to the... It seemed the only thing I could do was... Mayumi,
thought people...
Mission? Give me a break!
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I knew the area well, thanks to I thought my job as a delivery man. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, beginning with Yukiko-san, the people it was my friends here who really saved.
I had a feeling. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV...
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so... But I still felt I needed to... That's why I... But the TV world was complete... I knew that the three of you who I saved went... I never knew.
No. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't...
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at...
Yes. I wanted to know what... But in the end, I couldn't... But all the doubts and... I thought I was going insane. And you know the rest. When I came to...
You really were trying.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. I always wanted to enter the... But after losing my job and the... I convinced myself that world... I never doubted what I saw on TV. I didn't think for myself. I'm to blame for all of this. I suppose so. I have no intentions of... Kidnapping is already as... I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world, we must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to...
I guess from your point of view, people did... The more you did it, the more you really believed you were...
I'm sorry.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please.
It's all clear now. It was another party who threw...
No, I told you. He's almost ready to be Sheesh. I better not see you...
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right?
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yama.
But it's been over 6 months.
I know, but we can't give up. And you never know. People might... Let's split up and talk to... We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our find.
I hope we can find out...
This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have...
There was absolutely...
Ditto for... Actually, in my case, I kept getting... The killer must be pretty good to have pulled the...
What should we...
Well...
That's not... But then again, I'll have a crack...
I'll have...
Let's share...
The police had an unusually to find facts that even they overlooked. There wasn't a... Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas...
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case...
Yeah, I asked around about... Gee...
Do you have anything, Naoto?
But there must be someone in town. The killer must have a connection to both Saki, as well as be in a position to observe our... Finally, it must be someone who could... I need some fresh air. It's snowing.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get... Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. What's the matter? Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame.
This is a small town, so everyone... And since he's a detective, people definitely...
In fact, he could use his position.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way... But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination.
It's cold. I think we...
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying?
When Miss Yamano was staying at... That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying...
Guard her? He didn't spend the...
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Young...
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my... I found out this afternoon, but I thought, you know, that's just how cops are.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's bot. I heard it was because there was so little information about the... It's certainly unusual to question someone.
Then you...
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before... Was that all the...
It would be no problem for... Not to mention the fact that he can just...
Then...
This is still only a tentative This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? Right,
What was that about a trans...
Detective Adachi is headed to... We must head there at once.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering, you seem to...
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him. Didn't you guys... Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds...
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you.
You did what? Who authorized that?
Give me a...
Those first two murders, his motives are shaky and we closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. And you kids should really get home too.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so...
Come on! I'm always giving 100... You should get back to work too, Dojima-san.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something. With...
The time the announcement... I can't say for sure. That was months and months. The time... Why wouldn't I question? But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked... Was that all you want? Warning?
The one that was delivered to his...
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for...
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that. Besides... Jeez. For crying out loud, what's this all... Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. And you all need to go home right now. I'm going back...
Just one more thing. We know for certain now that someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been...
What? That's ridiculous! We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in!
What did you just say?
Put them all in? What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murder? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, before I didn't know why. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are... And in response, your words were... How, I wonder? Would that... At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason... After all, there are countless... Yet when I read the list of names, you raised... What do you say to that, detective?
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Wait, you son of a bitch! Adachi! Adachi!
What the... Damn it!
Did you find him? I contacted security, so he must be still...
He's still here?
That...
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are...
Sorry.
Do you even want to get better? Have you forgotten how much trouble...
You're right. You've got to find Adachi.
He hasn't left this ward?
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through right...
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he...
He was cornered. If he does indeed turn up on the other side...
Damn.
I think we're not 100% positive he used... Let's go in from... It'll be fine. So long...